Hi everybody, this is Greg Ozymkowski with the Rust Video Graphics team. And in this video, we're going to take a look at the setup for the XPression Maps interactive workflow. So I'm here inside of XPression Maps, and currently my system is configured for a single scene workflow. And I can tell that because I'm missing some interactive buttons in the top right of my UI. And if I look at the page header, I don't see the word interactive in there. So the first thing we need to do to work in the interactive workflow is to tell the engine that it's going to be working in interactive. So I'm going to go up to File, Preferences, and on the Output tab of the Preferences menu, I'm going to come down to the Start in Interactive Mode checkbox, and I'm going to check that checkbox. I'm going to hit Save, and I'm going to hit OK, and that's going to ask me to restart the software in interactive mode. So I'll hit Close Now. And this pop-up here is letting me know that I have a license both for server mode and for interactive mode, and we're going to be starting in interactive mode. So I can hit OK on this and finish launching the software. Now that we've relaunched the software in interactive mode, we can see that I have a new group of buttons up in the top right of my UI. And if we look at the header of the page, we see that we have XPression Maps build version 402.13312, and I have the word interactive there, letting me know that I'm working in interactive mode. So once the system is in interactive mode, there are two panels that are specific to the interactive workflow that we want to make sure are visible. And the first one is the interactive macros tab that we have down at the bottom here. And if you don't see that right away, you can come up to View and select the interactive macro button, and that's going to show that panel for you. Now the interactive macro panel is going to allow you to create these different macros with your different set of actions, which we can then assign to either a button or to a shape. The next one we need here is the Rostock tab. So the Rostock tab is going to allow us to create Rostock commands that we can use on any of our buttons or shapes in our map. And again, if you don't see that Rostock panel, you can come up to View and select Rostock. If you're seeing that you're in the interactive mode, you see the interactive macros panel and the Rostock panel, you are all set to get started with the Maps interactive workflow. Thanks for watching.